Welcome back to Civics 101. When the Bill of Rights was added to the Constitution in 1791, the Second Amendment read just one sentence: a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It's one of the shortest amendments, but also one of the most debated. To understand it, we have to go back to the late 1700s. The U.S. had just fought a revolution against a monarchy with a standing army, so many Americans didn't trust centralized military power. The idea was that citizens through state militias would be able to defend themselves, both from foreign threats and from a government that might one day turn tyrannical. At that time, militia didn't mean what it does today. It meant local groups of armed citizens, usually white men, called up by their state for defense. The amendment was about collective security as much as individual rights. But as the U.S. has evolved, so did the meaning. By the 20th century, our national defense came from the U.S. military, and the debate shifted toward personal gun ownership and self-defense. In 2008, the Supreme Court ruled in District of Columbia v. Heller that the Second Amendment protects an individual's right to own firearms, even if they're not part of a militia. That decision marked a major shift in how the amendment was interpreted. Since then, new laws and court cases have tested how far that right goes, like whether states can require permits, restrict certain weapons, or limit concealed carry. And every time there's a major act of gun violence, the debate comes back. What does the well-regulated part mean? Or what does the security of a free state look like today? In 2005, this debate is still front and center. Some states have expanded gun rights, while others have passed stricter controls in response to rising gun deaths. And the Supreme Court continues to hear cases testing the limits of both, balancing individual freedom with public safety. The Second Amendment started as a way to protect liberty from tyranny. Today, it's part of a much bigger picture about how a nation built on freedom also keeps its people safe. Next time, we'll talk about the Third and Fourth Amendments, what privacy, protection, and government limits look like in the modern world.